Right now, somewhere in your brain, a tiny timer is counting down. And if you stay awake long enough, it stops working. Your body starts to break in an order so precise that scientists can predict almost to the hour what goes wrong next. So what actually happens if you don't sleep, not for one night, but for 7 full days? Day 1. After just 24 hours awake, your brain is already running like a phone on 5% battery. Your reaction time slows down to the level of someone who is legally drunk. Let that sink in. Pulling an all-nighter makes you as impaired as if you'd had several drinks. Your eyes get heavy, your mood drops, and your body cranks up a stress hormone called cortisol to keep you upright. You feel fine. You are not fine. By hour 36, the cracks show. Your body temperature starts to drop. Your speech gets flatter, and here's the strange part. Your brain begins taking microsleeps. These are tiny blackouts lasting a few seconds, where you are technically asleep with your eyes open, and you don't even notice them happening. Day 2. Now your body is fighting you. After 48 hours, your immune system weakens. The cells that hunt viruses drop sharply, and you are more likely to get sick. Your body is so desperate for rest that the microsleeps get longer and harder to fight. Focusing on a single sentence feels like lifting a weight. And emotionally, little things start setting you off. The part of your brain that controls impulse is going offline first. Day 3. This is where it gets unsettling. Around 72 hours, hallucinations usually begin. It starts small, shadows moving in the corner of your eye, sounds that aren't there. People report seeing things crawling on the walls. Your brain is so starved for the cleanup that sleep provides that it starts misreading reality. Day 4. The hallucinations intensify, and many people lose the ability to tell what is real. Your brain is now drowning in a chemical called adenosine that screams at you to sleep. You can't hold a conversation. Time stops making sense. Day 5. At 5 days without sleep, the hallucinations can become as vivid as waking dreams. Full scenes, full conversations with people who aren't there. The brain simply refuses to stay in reality without rest. Your body, meanwhile, is shaking, struggling to regulate its own temperature, and your heart is under serious strain. Day 6 and 7. By now, the line between awake and asleep barely exists. But the good news, almost all of these effects reverse once a person finally sleeps. One long, deep sleep can undo a shocking amount of the damage. But that raises the real question. Can you actually die from not sleeping? In humans, it is incredibly rare. Your body will almost always force you unconscious before it gets that far. You literally cannot stay awake by willpower forever. Your brain will pull the plug for you. It is maintenance your brain performs to survive. So here's what this means for you tonight. Every hour of sleep you skip is a small version of everything we just talked about. The brain fog, the bad mood, the weak immune system. That's day 1 in miniature, every single time. So tell me in the comments, what's the longest you've ever stayed awake?